I'm on the toilet, but I'm not really on the toilet. Okay, see, I got my pants up. I'm just on the toilet because if I get on that floor, there's no way I'm getting up because I'm old and it hurts. And that's just it. But I wanted to talk about something real quick because this happened today and I didn't get a chance to explain it and kind of how I was kind of related to something. Okay. So first this happened. Okay, so I had this lip liner pencil and I could tell there was a lot more liner in it. I could pull it up by my finger. So it long, you know them pencils you put the lead in that we used to do things like that, and the lead would come out, and sometimes you had that lead all the way out, and okay, that's what this lip liner was, right? It'd come all the way out. I sent a picture to my friend. I'm like, I got all this liner, but I mean, what the heck? I can't get it to come out. And she was like, we have to sharpen it. I said, you can't sharpen that, it's plastic. I thought it was plastic because it's not really like for real wood pencil. And she was like, yes, you can sharpen it. So I said, I'll go see. I went and tried. Sure enough, that dang thing sharpens. And do you know that I threw away 2 of them because I thought they were done? And I'm like, that is dumb. Like, that is a lot of money. I mean, you know, that's a lot of wasted money to get, like, you know, all I had was that much. And then when I used it, I didn't get very many uses out of it but yeah, you do because the whole pencil. Anyways, I threw them away a long time ago because I thought, all right, there was this one time that I had cups for Logan and they just poured juice and milk and water everywhere, like everywhere. And I told Melanie, I was like, I cannot find a cup that actually doesn't pour water all over the crib. And she's like, well, you know, these don't. I'm like, well, they pour for me. She's like, that's weird. I said, oh, they pour like a dang water fountain, like throw it like that, it just all comes out. So sometime later, my stepmama was making a cup for the ride home and she put one of them stopper things in it. And I said, don't do that, I'll have to pull over and take that out. And she was like, why would you take it out? I said, well, that's the stopper thing. It's gonna stop the, you know, the drink from going to Logan. And she was like, no, that's the suction thing. And I had done thrown all them things away too because I thought they were pointless and I wasn't gonna put them in, had to pull over my car and take them out. So I was thinking today, how many times that I have done things like that instead of just knowing it didn't make sense, but not going further and investigating it. And so I was thinking how that can kind of pertain to our life sometimes. Like, we know it don't make sense. We know that something's not working. We know that something just ain't clicking. But yet we don't get into the word. We don't get into prayer. We don't ask God, like, what is it I'm doing wrong? Like, what is it? And that is common for us. That, for me, it is common. Like, you know, I'm not getting my breakthrough. I'm not getting my healing or my understanding from this emotional thing going on. But yet I won't stop long enough to dive into the word or, you know, just tell God, like, tell me. And, like, listen, that's the thing. I remember my friend last week, so I told her I had an issue. Something was getting brought up in my mind a lot. She said, you need to get before God and ask him. And I'm like, I have. But then again, I thought about it. No, I hadn't really. So when I sat before him one morning very quietly, I'm like, I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me. And I got very, very quiet. And like an hour later, he popped in my mind. He showed it to me. I think actually it was a video that popped up on YouTube that made sense. Like, he will show you things if you're looking and if we ask him. So I just want to share that. I don't know if anybody else ever does things like that. Probably not, because I can have issues sometimes. But I just thought that, you know, it was relatable. Okay, I thought, I'm going to bed because I'm sleepy. But my baby does sleep now, so that's good. But this hotel room is awesome. It's so big. And they had them little things that you had to do back and forth to make an outlet. I was trying to turn on the light with them. I'm like, what is this? It's an outlet thing. Country has come to town. I mean, I stay in a lot of hotels. I've been around the world. I mean, not around the world. I've been around the United States. So I stay in a lot of hotels. I'm not like that country, but anyways, I'm tired. I'm rambling. Bye.